Hey guys, it's 420 Tradey here. We don't blaze it, we just trade it. And today I'm gonna talk about Canntrust and why it fell after hours. Cause over here it closed on Friday at $9.43, but after hours it just plummeted to $9 in pretty decent volume actually compared to like the daily volume. This is like significant volume after hours. And I think a lot of investors are scared because they filed a a shelf prospectus form. So basically that's like diluting the shares. So Canntrust has filed a form willing to sell $700 million worth of common shares. And to be honest, that's a lot compared to their market cap, which their market cap is. Where is their market cap? I think they're roughly around like 1.4 billion. So that's like 50% of their market cap, which is pretty huge. Again, they are gonna dilute their shares from time to time. They're not gonna use it all at once. And it's during a 25 months period. So they can hold on to this as long as they want. And yeah, and I also seen an interesting comment on Reddit saying that since they raised cash, like they raised their shares, right? They're diluting. They might be preparing for an equity deal from a big company, just like how Canopy raised shares for Constellation Brands. So this might be an equity deal, which is a rumor, of course. But I remember the CEO of Canntrust said that they were in talks of beverage companies. So they said in 60 days they might land a deal. It's been over 60 days, but this may be it. So hopefully they land a deal. Yeah, if you guys have time, you guys can read all of this in cdar.com. You just go to search database, click on company's documents, and yeah, you just type in Canntrust, click over here, view this company's documents, and yeah, you can just find out all the information over here. So let's get back to Canntrust, will we? So here's an interview from Peter Aceto earlier around February 25th, 2019. So let's just take a look at that.
Canadian pot producer Canntrust begins trading on the New York Stock Exchange today with the hopes of drawing in more investors. I'm joined now by the CEO of Canntrust, Peter Aceto. Peter, it's good to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Congratulations, too, on the company going public.
Yeah.
So you're joining a very impressive list of other folks out there, Aurora, Canopy Growth. You're a lot smaller than those folks, about half the revenue and market cap. How do you expect to compete with the big guys in this space?
Yeah, well, we're very eager to compete with the big guys in the space. Canntrust has been around for 5 years. We were started by pharmacists, and have a real reputation in the medical space around preciseness, around dosage accuracy, and leveraging that reputation as a leader in medical to the much broader opportunity in natural health care products, pet care, over-the-counter, and pharmaceutical. I think we're in a particularly good position to be a global winner.
How much of recreational marijuana is part of your business?
Yeah, so our leadership and reputation, our brand has been built on the medical side, but we, with the legalization in Canada, we have 4 brands on the recreational side. So right now, today, the most of our revenue is from the medical side, but we see that shifting over the coming 18 months pretty significantly.
And why is that? I mean, I know that you've entered lots of different deals too globally. What do you think is going to help drive revenue in that space?
Well, listen, recreational cannabis in Canada is recently legal. So as we continue to increase our grow capability, our output capability, which we're making significant investments in, that'll give us the ability to have high quality, award winning, in our case, product for not only the medical market, but also for the recreational market.
A lot of producers, though, are finding it hard to keep up with demand, especially in the recreational space, because as you say, it became legal in Canada in October. How is your company dealing with that? How are you in terms of supply and production?
Yeah, so it is a very common question. So today, our state-of-the-art greenhouse facility is producing approximately 50,000 kilograms of cannabis annualized with a phase 3 expansion we've just begun. We expect that to be 100,000. Now, there's some rules changing in the Canadian marketplace, which are going to allow Canntrust to be a real product and innovation leader when it comes to edibles and other product types. And we have an announcement not too far in the future, we just can't share today, about how we even significantly increase.
Okay, sorry for pausing, but he said he has like announcements coming in the short term, which they can't announce. And recently, they just filed for raising cash. So, in my opinion, I think they're gonna use this cash for either an equity partner, or they're gonna buy out a company, or expand into like US with CBD, like how Canopy expanded into the US with their New York hemp license, and they might be able to get ready for edibles and beverages, and yeah, they can get an edible facility just like how Aurora's building Aurora Polaris to get ready for the edible rush. So yeah, that's my opinion on that, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna use that cash for those reasons.
Our production capability specifically for that market. So I think we've got a real clear game plan about how we can be a leader in Canada as well as globally.
All right, so now your last report showed revenue for the third quarter more than doubled to 12.6 million Canadian dollars. Your margins look pretty good too. There are some out there saying that you're going to be able to have positive cash flow soon. Can you give us a timeline on that? Do you agree with that statement, and can you give us a timeline?
Yeah, I would say, right back to your first question about how do we compete with the bigger players, and it requires investment, right? So when I look at the next 12 months, I see more investment from Canntrust so that we can get the global scale and leverage our brand and some of our core competencies that I think really are different and better for Canntrust. So we'll see more capital investment in the coming months to really get more than our fair share of the global opportunity, which, by the way, in 2025, we think is a $300 billion annual revenue opportunity.
Okay, so yeah, since Canntrust recently uplisted to the New York Stock Exchange, they will get institutional investors to buy in. Like they just uplisted, so now huge investment banks could also buy into the shares, exchange funds like Vanguard, and yeah, this is a Jeffries report on how he issues bullish views on weed stocks. So Jeffries initiates a buy rating on Aurora Cannabis, Green Organic Dutchman, and Canntrust and Organigram, but initiates a hold on Canopy Growth and Emerald Health Therapeutics. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they gave Canntrust like a $15 price target, $15 Canadian, which will be like around $11.41 US dollars, I believe. So yeah, honestly, like if you're an investor right now and you're afraid of this after hours drop, I would just sell cover calls. Just lower your cost basis, collect a premium, and yeah, you can protect your losses with like a stop loss. But if you really believe in this company, which this company is amazing, they're profitable, they show signs of growth, and they won like a huge amount of awards. Like take a look at their website. Canadian Cannabis Awards winners, 7 awards, including Licensed Producer of the Year. Like that doesn't lie. Numbers don't lie, and 7 awards, including licensed producer of the year, like that's amazing. And honestly, I really believe that this company can just hold its price like $9. Like that's like what, $12 Canadian. Like it isn't a big deal. Again, I would sell cover calls, collect the premium, and if they do like shoot up again, then at least you can sell for a profit with your cover calls because they'll get called away at a higher price. So it's a win-win in that situation. That's why I like doing cover calls. And also their financials, they're coming up. I think the estimated financials are April 1st. So hopefully as soon as that, around like March, mid-March, late March, they will announce their financials. And yeah, I'm hoping they still show profitability, but we might experience some short-term pain because we're expanding, we're trying to get more exposure. So yeah, honestly, I still remain bullish on Canntrust, and that's it for today. Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.